You know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Trump will be on the mic in an hour. So I'm waiting to see if we're going to get some crazy price action. We're already getting a little bit of crazy price action. We just had like a crazy 1 minute candle down. So we'll see what's happening. Non-farmers on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another episode of The Infinity Show. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Wild price action. Bulls held the line today. And then the Bears slapped down from day highs. I still think this is like a dead cat bounce, but I mean, we'll see. A lot is going to depend on the Trumpster. So we'll see. That's going to be interesting because he keeps saying it's going to be over soon, but it's not over soon. So it's like, what are we doing, right? So we're about to find out. Whoa! So we'll see how that goes tonight in an hour. He'll be on the mic at 9. We should get a little bit of movement. We'll see where we go. All right, let me double check, make sure these things are good. Can you hear me loud and clear? We just had a nasty wick to the downside. What was that? This was a 40-point candles, 40 points in 1 minute. What was that? That's like 20 something. Interesting. Somebody's pushing out of this 100 level, but we'll see. Drop and pop, drop and pop. All right, let me make sure this works out. Cancel. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back in the mix. Yeah, it's going to be tough for the Bulls. The 24,300, 400, 500, 600, 700 levels, those are going to be tough to get through. But if the Bulls can get a catalyst going, we'll see what happens. All it takes is Trump to say the war is officially over or something to that effect. Ceasefire, whatever it is. And things can take off. But if we don't get a clear answer, we're headed back down. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Shout out to Lone Wolf, LWB, Lone Wolf Blue. Shout out to everybody that was on the stream last night. Chill vibes. Okay. Yeah, right now we're chopping. We're definitely in the range. All right. Yeah, we are definitely in chop mode. Wish me luck, guys. This thing's getting closer to. Whoa! What does it do? I don't know what just happened. Oh. All right, cool. We're good. Getting it pushed down, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting 2 weeks because we have CPI next week. CPI next week. Non-farm this week. Volatility ahead. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, we're getting some flush. All right, so we're gonna see. Let's see if this works its way itself out. We are going to see. Bears are trying to get busy, guys. Got some FEGs down below in the 40s and 30s and 40s, so it's going to be interesting. Let's see, we might go down there and sweep those levels. We've pushed down there a couple times, but they bought it right back up. Shout out to Bowser Trades. What's up, man? Oh, fresh 4-hour candle. No, not yet. Fresh 1-hour candle. I always confuse the 8 o'clock open with the next 4-hour candle. I don't know why I do that. Ooh, we're getting flush mode. Session lows, they might go for it. Session lows, they might go for it. Session low is 158. Those FEGs are down in the 40s and 50s. So we'll see if we flush or at least sweep session low. Shout out to Bowser Trades in the building. Let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? We're getting some flush right now. I think we got support in the 30s and 40s, but we'll see. Trump will be on the mic in an hour. That's going to be fun. It should be fun. Maybe 100 points down, 100 points up, 100 points down. We'll see what happens. Should be fun. Some good volatility for Asia session. Asia session doesn't see crazy volatility often, so him speaking will help. Alright, cool. Can the bulls hold? Right now we're like in a interesting spot on the monthly and the daily and the weekly. Weekly's like pushing up hard, but it's gonna be interesting to see how things close. Plus we have non-farm on Friday. And I think the hours are short on Friday too. It's Good Friday. So I gotta see how that's gonna look. The props have been they have been posting their hours for Friday. Watching to see if we get continuation down to those 4-hour levels. We got some between the 130s and the 140s. We got some 4-hour FEGs and 1-hour FEGs. Here we go. All right, man. Yeah, if I'm choppy, let me know. I'm trying to make sure this thing is moving smooth. Let's see. Right now we are below 5-minute 200 SMA. We rejected on the 1 minute. Now we got space down. Oh man, 15-minute 1200 right here too, at 21,167. Looks like they want to flush a little bit into the 40s, 50s. I mean 40s and 30s, 30s and 40s. So we're getting multiple EMA rejections right now. I can press this lower. I think so. I mean, what's that? 15? That's pretty good. That's decent. Shout out to Bowser Trades. What's up, man? New York session. Did you catch anything good today? Here we go. Looking for some type of flush into the 30s, 40s. We'll see if we get it. Chop, 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 chop. I think price action is going to wait for Trump. That's what it's looking like. We're in a tight range right now. It's up, down, up, down. Here we go. All right, man. Chop, 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 chop. Watching to see if we can get some either sweep session lows or run it. I'm looking for a move to like the 30s or the 40s. We got some FEG midpoints down there. 4-hour midpoint, 4-hour FEGs, and 1-hour FEGs, 30s and 40s. Ooh, they're trying to run it right here. They're going for it. Let's see if they can do it. Big battle to start the day. Bulls tried to get loose at the open, but Bears slapped them down. Fresh session lows incoming. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. When they want to take out a low, man, they do it with like force, man. They do it with force. Bowser Trade says, yeah, I got a take profit TPT 400 daily payout again. Nice. You can't beat that, man. You just take 200, 300, 400 every day. And just add it up. Nice, man. The daily payouts are the key. Oh my gosh, why did I just do that? All right, I think we're good. Bowser Trade says, yeah, I got a Nice, man. Can't beat daily payouts, man. Every time I see somebody getting daily payout, I'm like, wow, that's like a personal account. Take a small loss, it's all good. Tomorrow, as long as you're up above the buffer, you get some green, you can take it out. Shout out to Take Profit Trader with coming up with that, because at one point, Take Profit Trader was like my least favorite. They had a daily loss limit of like $1,000 that would blow the account. This was like a year or two ago. I was like, what the heck? I'm thinking it's just a daily loss limit for the day. Nah, that account is gone. Like, wow, all right. And that's when I left Take Profit Trader alone. But since then, they've definitely stepped their game up. That used to be the worst, man. Were those for evals? I believe those were for evals. You hit your daily loss limit, that eval was gone. The Trumpster will be on the mic 45 minutes. It's going to be very interesting. He keeps saying the war is almost done. Ceasefire this, ceasefire that, but Iran, I don't know. Iran did say they wanted they wanted to end it, but they said there has to be guarantees. You know how that is. You know how that is. Negotiations. Open the strait. Man, it's gonna be interesting. Gas prices through the roof. I mean, if I gotta do this manually, I'll take it. It's all good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Man, bulls do not want to let go of those lows. Are they going to call that the sweep? Might be. Big bounce. Solid bounce back up. Yeah, that was a mean bounce. I think we're back to VWAP. VWAP was acting as some resistance earlier, so we'll see if we reclaim here. Or do we get a super slap down back to the downside? We'll see. Fresh 1 hour candle is in session. It's moving. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rizzy, what's the word, man? How's everything going? Rizzy Regis is in the building. This chop has been. This chop is not a game right now, man. I covered a little bit at the open, but I have not touched anything else. This price action is wild. It's a little too choppy. But I already covered. So for this particular account, I already did my 200. I'm not touching it. This thing is at 53K. I literally need only a little bit more in like 2 days, 2 more sessions to pay out. So I'm being good. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna take my time. I gotta lock this in, man. I haven't had an Apex payout in a while, long time. So if I stay on point, I should be able to request on Monday. That's the goal. Because I don't know if they're gonna. Matter of fact, let me go read that. You know, when there's holidays, Apex doesn't want to count it. Topstep does. Topstep does count it. So yeah, let me see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. LWB is in the building. What's up, man? Lone Wolf Blue 66 is in the building. Rizzy Regis says, "What's the word, family? All is well, man. Everything good with you?" Rizzy Regis says, "Good. Got faked out earlier today and got dragged a little to the top side. That sell off was got. Oh yeah. Remember what we were talking about last night? The 300s, the 400s. There are bears up there. They up there sitting. They are up there waiting. As soon as they feel like it, they just cut the line. That was nasty. When was that? That was at like what time was it at? It was a nasty drop. Yeah, 1:30 to 1 p.m. Eastern candle. That thing was just, we imploded like 200 points, bro. It's insane. I was like, anything in the 300s, 400s, these levels up here, that's monthly 9 EMA resistance. That's daily, I think daily up here, like in the 400s, daily 20 EMA resistance. Then you have more FEGs in this section. There's a lot going on between 24,000 and 24,600, 700. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of different levels that could come into play. So it's gonna be interesting. And we got Trump in like 40 minutes, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, 1 p.m. Yep. Shout out to the LWB in the building. Rizzy Regis says Tradefy account wasn't happy. The others are good. 1 p.m. Yep. That thing was. I saw it. I was like, look, there are levels up here. Bear traps galore. But it was overall still a good push. In the morning, bulls were ramping. They were definitely ramping for sure. And then boom. Leave it to the bears, man. I've been caught in one of those moves. It's not fun. When you're playing it, when you are playing an extended play, man, make sure you have your stop. Because anything can happen. All it takes is one tweet. Chaos. All right, cool. All right. Rizzy Regent says, had my intraday level set short and she was just slowly grinding up. Yeah, it was slowly grinding up. Any little pop to the downside, bulls bought it up. The bulls bought it up aggressively. I was like, whoa, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher lows. I was like, the bears are up here somewhere. I don't know where they at, but when it's time, they'll show themselves and we'll know it. LWB says, market's going to go wild tonight. That's what it feels like. Because right now we're like consolidating. The people are waiting for the Trumpster. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be addressing Iran. But what do we believe? First time he said the things will be over quick, but it's still not over. So I don't know. Do we get another market reaction? Do we believe him? I don't know, man. Or tonight, is he ambiguous? If he's ambiguous and he's not clear, look out below. But we should get a move. I can see either up 200, down 200, something like that. We'll see. It all like literally everything is. The markets have been moving on headlines. Straight up. Markets have been moving on headlines. That's it. But yeah, man, guys, wish me luck. I covered my 200 for today. This is like day 3. I'm at 53K. I like 3,000 in drawdown. I gotta make this happen. The goal is to make it happen next week. Request the Apex payout next week. Oh yeah, and so basically this month is when I've been tracking like how things have been going since I've been trading off of the chart, and I see a difference for sure on the Apex side. Because on the Apex side, I was trading from the Dom, and I think I was shooting myself in the foot and didn't realize it. Because all in all, like my trading style since I started futures has evolved. It has evolved, yeah, that's the best way to put it. So as it evolves, I add different things to it and tweak and refine. The way I trade, the strategy also has to slowly shift. Another thing I'm trying is when I go in with when I average in with micros. Usually, sometimes I do 2 and 3, like two at a time, 2 at a time, 2 at a time, or 3 at a time, 3 at a time, 3 at a time. And I don't know. I tried today. I tried just averaging in with 1 at a time, and it allowed me to feel out key levels a little bit better. So I think going for April, that's what I'm going to do. With the micros, I'm going to go in 1 at a time. And then for my minis, it's still 1 at a time for sure. I do throw the minis in. The minis have been helping. If I get a real key level that I believe in, VWAP, day high, day low, a good 4-hour, 50% retracement, I'll go in with like 1 mini. And if it goes in my direction, I'll throw in another mini and then move my stop to break even immediately and then let it see if it rips. The key is to move that stop up. As soon as I get, like, let's say I get in And a mini right now, let's say I'm headed to, I don't know, the downside. As soon as we start getting into the green and I'm up like 100 or two, I'll move my stop to break even. If we start flushing and then now I'm up 400, I might add one and see if we get capitulation, some type of push beyond that. And then I move both my stops into the green. So whatever happens, that play is green. Even if it comes back against me, I'm gonna at least take 100 home, 100 or two. But if it's a major level and I think we're gonna bounce or we're gonna flush, and we've retested the level a couple of times, I'll go in with a mini or two. No, start with one mini, and then if I get my move, I'll add one, and then bring both of my stops into the green. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Another day, another dollar. What's up, LWB? Rizzy Regis says, Rizzy Regis says, yeah, I'm kind of tired of the market moving on him live. Right. It's like it's gonna be over. And then they're saying Iran wants a ceasefire, and we're like, under what conditions? So the algos are confused, traders are confused. So yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. American 401k is completely dependent on tweets. It's wild. That's a fact. Yo, what's the name of that book? Is it Unshakable? Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you guys don't know how, look up an Unshakable. It should be online by now. Read Unshakable by Tony Robbins. I believe it's Unshakable. And read what he read about the 401ks. A lot of people have their hands in 401ks. A lot of people, a lot of entities. And that's coming from Tony Robbins. He's in that world. It's cool, but there's a lot of people definitely have to have other investments, other assets in place. 'Cause that 401k, man, when you let them run it, they're eating into your profit. You pay like 10 people before. I don't think it's 10 people. You pay a good amount of people before you get any profit. Uh-oh, we're starting to flush. I want the 40s or the 30s. That's where we have 4-hour FEG midpoints and 1-hour FEG midpoints down in the 40s. Come on, buddy. Get down there. Let's see if we can get some type of flush. What's this last swing? Where's our open? Oh man, so wow, we're looking for New York lows. New York low is what? 124.50? That's not the low. No, that's not the low. I just marked it out. Hold on. What's my low? Oh no, we got plenty of room to the low. So what is that? That's the last 15-minute swing low, maybe? Wow, another big bounce. Yeah, that's not the low. Basically, what's the low of this? Yeah, 24. That's like the last swing low, 15-minute swing low, down in the 120s. Bulls do not want to let this go. Every time we get a pop by the Bulls, Bears are slapping it down. Less than 30 minutes, Trump will be on the mic. Let's see if we get some volatility, man. This account, I'm not touching it. I'm tempted to touch it, but I'm not touching. 50% consistency is all there. Rizzy Regis says, crazy how you could see randomly, look back and see you're trading evolution. Yeah, bro. If it feels good, I'm in with 2 to 4 micros. Yep. I'm generally just 1 micro, to be honest. Nice. Unshakable, I'll check it out. I just got a membership. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely look that up. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah, unshakable. Your financial freedom playbook, creating peace of mind in a world of volatility. Rizzy Regis is this one. When I read this and he broke down 401ks, I was like, what is happening? I was like, for real? They're taxing us. Think and Grow Rich. Atomic Habits. I'm still going through this puppy. Going back through it. I have like the audio books. I'm trying to like read it manually. Yeah, Unshakable. By Tony Robbins. T. Robbins. This guy. I've had this for a couple years. When did this thing drop? I forgot when it, I usually put like the date in here. But yeah, it's been a couple years, hasn't it? It's not. And I think he has a new one out. I think that came out last year, if I'm not mistaken. It might be, Rizzy Regis, it might be, what is it? It might be, the audiobook might be on YouTube by now, because it's been out for a couple years. I read that, I was like, hold on. So who's doing this with what? And just imagine, most people who work have that 401k. So it's like a background money machine for funds. And most people don't even look at like the fees and stuff. They just know the 401k is there. You don't even know it. Most people don't. If you're not running it yourself, they're just invested in all. It's like they're invested. Each company is like invested in companies that help them. Etc. Etc. It's very interesting. There's a lot of traps and pitfalls out here, man. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, ladies and gentlemen. At least, bro, what? 100 per. All right, we're getting slapped down again. These bears, look, when I say these bears are unforgiving, I've seen the bears rip the soul from the bulls. And it happened so fast. Elevator up, no, stairs up, elevator down, man. Rizzy Regis says, I still haven't finished trading in the zone. I have the best loser wins too. Yeah, best loser wins legit. I have trading in the zone audiobook. You know what? I need to start. At one point I was listening to Trading in the Zone like every day. Even when I was done with it, I'll go back. Any part of the book you can just randomly switch to, and then you'll get some type of gem. The casino perspective in that book changed everything. I was like, looking at things from a probability perspective helps. Because when you first start playing this game, you want everything to be a win. Man, I'm still like that. Still trying to make everything flawless, but even when you have everything correct, all your ducks in a row, the market can do something that you weren't expecting. Anything can happen, and then stock you out. Then at that point, you got to make a decision. Are you going to dig this hole deeper, or are you going to log this small loss and move on to the next day into probability and let your edge work itself out? Yeah. Yo, we are chopping back and forth. Whoa. I thought we would see the 40s by now, man. What is happening? Whoever's in the 150s, 160s, they do not want this thing to drop. Here comes some volatility, guys. Here we go, man. This is going to be fun. It should be fun. It should be fun. We might get some Powell candles. We might get some Powell candles. Whoa. We're getting some spikage, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Here we go. Countdown. This is going to be fun. I can already feel it. This is going to be fun. We're cracking session highs all of a sudden. Here we go. 200. We are up above 200. Let's see if they can hold. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. 9 o'clock hour is going to be interesting. That 9 o'clock hour will lead us into a fresh 4-hour candle at 10 as well. It's going to be interesting. Because 4-hour candles, what are they right now? 4-hour candles are green. The last 4-hour candle was red. So could this be dead cat bounce? Yesterday's high, 348.25. Yesterday's low, 23.880. It's gonna be interesting. We got some 1-hour FEGs right here. Let me make sure I gotta change the color so I know what the heck it is. I got different colors for different time frames for the FEGs. All right, cool. So yeah, we're right at a 1-hour FEG right here. Midpoint is like, what's the midpoint? Midpoint is like 211-ish, something like that. So we'll see. There are gaps everywhere. The closer you get to 24,500, the more gaps you see. to the upside, man. Not a game. So right now, from a daily perspective, we're in between 20 EMA, 9 EMA. This is what I call the EMA shuffle. So what I've seen, just like from an intraday perspective, price action will get in between the 9 and the 20, jump around, and then whichever side breaks, that's where your momentum is. So price action will juggle itself within the 9 and the 20, and then either the 20 breaks, and we get a retest of the 20, or the 9 breaks and we get a retest of the 9. I like that entry. Whoa, what a push. This is insane. Let's see. Guys, we are... What a push. Rizzy Regis says, before I get into another show, help information, but I need to read Inferno by Dan Brown. Oh, I gotta check that out. Not to mention employee pay goes in regularly, not when the market is at a good buy. Yep. I have them all in hard covers. The casino perspective really is a game changer. Yes. You want to be the house, not the gambler. Yeah, I got hard copies too, for sure. I like my hard copies. Shout out to Rizzy Regis, man. The hardcovers. Continue to. Are you going to dig this hole deeper? Can you pass me the show? Same here, man. Even after all these years, man. Sometimes you feel like you got diamond hands. Hand me the man. Hand me the shovel, man. LWB says a little pump. Yeah, bro. I've done it so many times. Hand me the shovel. I'll dig the hole deeper, man. But there was one point, man. It was like one loss, I turned everything off. I think 2025, I kind of got away from that. But I need to go back to that. Have a hard stop for the day for each account. That's why I kind of do everything like, I separate everything so it gives me more chances, probability. That's what the futures props gives you. More chances. Wow. Nice push, man. Golly. If we push like 20 more points, that's a 100-point rip. In like a couple minutes. Nice push. Up from the 150s, 160s. Trump will be on the mic. 15 minutes. Let's see where we go. I don't know. Does somebody know something? We're definitely pushing up. Could this be a trap? That would be nasty. If this is a trap. Because we are pushing up into those levels. The 300, 400, 500 level. Not a game. The Bears have set up shop up there. They've definitely set up shop. Rizzy Regis was talking about it earlier. When they pulled that rug at 1 p.m., sheesh. LWB says crude in the 97s now. Crude coming down. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what he says. Here we go, man. Almost at 1. I'll take that. At least. Jeez. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, what time is it? 8:48. All right, cool. Well, yeah, this is going to be interesting. That move was the pregame. That move was the pregame. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. We are in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Yeah, that definitely isn't doing what it was doing. Interesting. All right. All right, man. Tradefy 3.0. Tradefy. Fresh month, man. Fresh quarter. Wow. Shout out to Rizzy Regis in the building. Shout out to Lone Wolf Blue 66, aka the Silver Surfer. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix. Bada bang, bada bang. All right, guys, this is gonna be interesting. Should we stream it? I might just play it in the background, maybe. How about that? Nah, we're not gonna do that. I just want to watch the price action because it's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be the same old. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh man, did they do all that just to reverse it? I'm not touching it, bro. I am tempted to touch it, man. I'm not touching it. No. Oh yeah, let's see. Let me change this puppy. Yeah, nice move. Fresh session highs, 5 minute. Ooh, key level up above. 24,239 is February month low. Speaking of that, do I have a March low? Well, no, I don't think we're anywhere near those. 5 minute FEG forming, or it's already formed. 200 might be the midpoint. We still have that 1 hour that we're dealing with right in here. 211, 212. Daily candles are green for now. interesting to see what happens. Trump will be on the mic. 239.75 is the next like gap fill I see. Above that we have 248. That's a fib level. So we'll see if the bulls can slash through or does it act as resistance. We shall see. Bang, bang, bang. We'll take that. Trump will be on the mic. Couple minutes, man. This is gonna be interesting. Should I stream it? I might have to like make like a, maybe he can talk like in the background. Shout out to B Hendrix 007 in the building. The stream elements. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I fixed the Buellnox code, so whoever is using Buellnox and you need a code, use Infinity or Infinity 1, it should work. Boy, oh boy, bro. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Shout out to Rizzy Regis in the building. Shout out to LWB in the building. The Silver Surfer. MSG UFO, the Level Masters in the building. What's up, man? You're 9 o'clock. The Trumpster will be on the mic. I don't know where we're headed. We just gotta hold on. We don't know what's happening, man. Yeah, T going to talk trash at 9. Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting. Shout out to LWB. Credentials in the chat. Since 94, man. Shout out to LWB. Lone Wolf Blue 66, aka the Silver Surfer in the building. Whoa. This is gonna get crazy, guys. As soon as 9 o'clock hits, we're gonna get some wild candles. I can feel it. The last 15 minutes have been the pregame. It's gonna be interesting. It is going to be interesting. All right, hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. I don't know how I can do it. I haven't set up like the random screen in so long. Bomb, 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 bomb. All right. Maybe I'll play it like in the background. Let's see. The Trumpster. YouTube. Oh, what's today? Wednesday? Oh, okay. Cooler. All airs. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see how this works. Trumpster, Trump speaking. Oh boy, it's right there. Trump to address nation on Iran to the Associated Press. Let's see how this goes. Dang. Trump is like, he's trying to quit NATO. There's a lot going on, guys. He told NATO, go get your own oil. We're not helping you. It's wild out here, man. It's wild. All right, I guess we're going to watch Associated Press. I don't think the sound is on. Make sure the sound isn't on. All right, maybe we'll play it in the background. We'll see. I just want to see. I want to see what the price action is going to look like. Oh my gosh, we just spiked up again. Wow. We just swept February low. Dang. February low, we just swept. We just checked in with fib levels at 248. Yeah, it's about to get volatile, guys. Here we go. He's probably going to be late, too. Because usually, well, I don't know. Maybe this is pre-recorded? I don't know. It might be pre-recorded. We'll see. We're getting some spikes to the upside, guys. Sheesh. We just checked in with fib levels in the 240s. 239.75 is the month low for February. We got some 15-minute FEGs forming. Well, we got one right here too. 24,200 looks decent. Let's see if it can hold. Fresh 1 hour candle right here. And as we wait for the Trumpster. What does 6-7 mean? We don't know what 6-7 means. It just means what it means. Oh my gosh. Yo. VWAP check-in, ladies and gentlemen. VWAP check-in, jeez. Yo, Rizzy Regis, we're getting the same drop. Once you start getting close to 300, 200, them bears are waiting. Moon Mars, what's the word, bro? Moon Mars 301 is in the building. What kind of candle was that? That was egregious. Let me go look. Let's look at this 1 hour candle, 1 minute candle. High 245, low 220, 227. That wasn't that bad. It looked worse than it really was. 20 points ain't bad. It's bad for Asia session, but. Oh, nah, I was looking at the wrong candle. Hold on. The high was 240 and we dropped to 183. Whoa, 1 minute. Okay. Now that is a New York session candle right there. Dang. Yeah, I take that back. That was like a 50 point drop, 60 point drop in the matter of 60 seconds. Here we go. It's gonna be interesting. LWB, what's up, man? Oh, he's speaking? Okay. Do you guys want to listen to it? It's up to you guys. We could listen to it. All right. Maybe just a piece of it. How about that? Why isn't this live? Oh, yeah, he's right there. All right, guys. If we're going to listen to it, let's listen to it. Hold on. Let me see how it comes out. I got to make sure that the sound is cool. Oh, boy. All right, guys. Hold on to your boots. Hold on.
In these past 4 weeks, our armed forces have delivered swift, decisive, overwhelming victories on the battlefield. Victories like few people have ever seen before. Tonight, Iran's navy is gone. Their air forces in ruins. Their leaders, most of them terrorist regime they led, are now dead. Their command and control of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is being decimated as we speak. Their ability to launch missiles and drones is dramatically curtailed, and their weapons, factories, and rocket launchers are being blown to pieces. Very few of them left. Never in the history of warfare has an enemy suffered such clear and devastating large-scale losses in a matter of weeks. Our enemies are losing in America as it has been for 5 years.
Oh my gosh. Guys, hold on.
Discussing this current situation, I also want to thank our troops for the masterful job they did in taking the country of Venezuela in a matter of minutes. That hit was quick, lethal, violent, and respected by everyone all over the world. After rebuilding our military during my first term, we have by far the strongest
Hold on to your boots, guys.
anywhere in the world. And now we're working along with Venezuela and are in a true sense joint venture partners. We're getting along incredibly well in the production and sale of massive amounts of oil and gas, the second largest reserves on earth after the United States of America. We're now totally independent of the Middle East, and yet we are there to help. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil. We don't need anything they have, but we're there to help our allies. Tonight, I want to provide an update on the tremendous progress our warriors have made in Iran and discuss why Operation Epic Fury is necessary for the safety of America and the security of the free world. From the very first day I announced my campaign for president in 2015, I have vowed that I would never allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. This fanatical regime has been chanting death to America, death to Israel for 47 years. Their proxies were behind the murder of 241 Americans in the Marine barracks bombing in
I'm playing with these combines. Let's see what happens. I got some combines on the side. Whoa. Everything's hitting. Hold on. I'm playing with these combines. Whoa.
October 7th in Israel, something that most people have never seen anything like it. This murderous regime also recently killed 45,000 of their own people who were protesting in Iran. 45,000 dead. For these terrorists to have nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat. The most violent and thuggish regime on earth would be free to carry out their campaigns of terror, coercion, conquest, and mass murder from behind a nuclear shield. I will never let that happen, and neither should any of our past presidents. This situation has been going on for 47 years and should have been handled long before I arrived in office. I did many things during my 2 terms in office to stop the quest for nuclear weapons by Iran first, and perhaps most importantly, I killed General Qasem Soleimani in my first term. He was an evil genius, brilliant person, a horrible human being, however, the father of the roadside bomb.
This is wild, guys. We are getting the volatility we were looking for.
Iran would have been
Insane. We got to the 30s, right? Well, yeah, we're way past that. Jeez. So now you're looking at a breaker block, 4 hour, on a 4 hour chart.
And then very importantly, I terminated
If this gap holds to the downside, we got space of 24K.
gave them $1.7 billion in cash, green cash. Took it out of banks from Virginia, D.C., and Maryland, all the cash they had. Flew it by airplanes in an attempt to buy their respect and loyalty, but it didn't work. They laughed at our president and went on with their mission to have a nuclear bomb. His Iran deal would have led to a colossal arsenal of massive nuclear weapons for Iran, and they would have had them years ago, and they would have used them.
Woo! Munamar says weekly door retest, bro.
No Israel right now, in my opinion.
They're not playing no games, man. What a drop.
Not terminated that terrible deal.
I think they're gonna sweep 24K, man. That's what it feels like.
Essentially, I
That was
didn't know what the
nasty drop from the highs.
They made
We were just talking about it. Is this a trap?
My first
That was a
preference
trap of all
was
traps.
always the
Insane.
path of diplomacy, yet the regime continued their relentless quest for nuclear weapons and rejected every attempt at an agreement. For this reason, in June, I ordered a strike on Iran's key nuclear facilities, an Operation Midnight Hammer. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Those beautiful B-2 bombers performed magnificently. We totally obliterated those nuclear sites. The regime then sought to rebuild their nuclear program at a totally different location, making clear they had no intention of abandoning their pursuit of nuclear weapons. They were also rapidly building a vast stockpile of conventional ballistic missiles and would soon have had missiles that could reach the American homeland, Europe, and virtually any other place on Earth. Iran's strategy was so obvious. They wanted to produce as many missiles as possible, and they did, with the longest range possible, and they had some weapons that nobody believed they had. We just learned that out. We took them out. We took them all out so that no one would really dare stop them. And their race for a nuclear bomb, a nuclear weapon like nobody's ever seen before. They were right at the doorstep. For years, everyone has said that Iran cannot have nuclear weapons, but in the end, those are just words if you're not willing to take action when the time comes. As I stated in my announcement of Operation Epic Fury, our objectives are very simple and clear. We are systematically dismantling the regime's ability to threaten America or project power outside of their borders. That means eliminating Iran's Navy, which is now absolutely destroyed.
Big bounce from the lows. Jeez.
Their Air Force and their missile program at levels never seen before.
Big bounce.
And annihilating their defense industrial base. We've done all of it. Their Navy is gone. Their Air Force is gone. Their missiles are just about used up or beaten. Taken together, these actions will cripple Iran military, crush their ability to support terrorist proxies, and deny them the ability to build a nuclear bomb. Our armed forces have been extraordinary. There's never been anything like it militarily. Everyone is talking about it, and tonight I'm pleased to say that these core strategic objectives are nearing completion. As we celebrate this progress, we think especially of the 13 American warriors who have laid down their lives in this fight to prevent our children from ever having to face a nuclear Iran. Twice this past month, I've traveled to Dover Air Force Base, and it's been something. I wanted to be with those heroes as they return to American soil, and I was with them and their families, their parents, their wives, their husbands. We salute them, and now we must honor them by completing the mission for which they gave their lives. And every single one of the people, their loved ones said, "Please, sir, please finish the job." Every one of them. And we are going to finish the job, and we're going to finish it very fast. We're getting very close. I want to thank our allies in the Middle East, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. They've been great, and we will not let them get hurt or fail in any way, shape, or form. Many Americans have been concerned to see the recent rise in gasoline prices here at home. This short-term increase has been entirely the result of the Iranian regime launching deranged terror attacks against commercial oil tankers in neighboring countries that have nothing to do with the conflict. This is yet more proof that Iran can never be trusted with nuclear weapons. They will use them, and they will use them quickly. It would lead to decades of extortion, economic pain, and instability worse than we can ever imagine. The United States has never been better prepared economically to confront this threat. You all know that. We built the strongest economy in history. We're going through it right now, the strongest in history. In 1 year, we've taken a dead and crippled country. I hate to say that, but we were a dead and crippled country after the last administration and made it the hottest country anywhere in the world by far with no inflation, record-setting investments coming into the United States, over $18 trillion, and the highest stock market ever, with 53 all-time record highs in just 1 year. It all positioned us to get rid of a cancer that has long simmered. It's known as the nuclear Iran, and they didn't know what was coming. They've never imagined it. Remember, because of our Drill Baby Drill program, America has plenty of gas. We have so much gas. Under my leadership, we are #1 producer of oil and gas on the planet, without even discussing the millions of barrels that we're getting from Venezuela. Because of the Trump administration's policies, we produce more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. Think of that, Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. And that number will soon be substantially higher than that. There's no country like us anywhere in the world, and we're in great shape for the future. The United States imports almost no oil through the Hormuz Strait and won't be taking any in the future. We don't need it. We haven't needed it, and we don't need it. We've beaten and completely decimated Iran. They are decimated, both militarily and economically and in every other way. And the countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage. They must cherish it. They must grab it and cherish it. They can do it easily. We will be helpful, but they should take the lead in protecting the oil that they so desperately depend on. So to those countries that can't get fuel, many of which refuse to get involved in the decapitation of Iran, we had to do it ourselves. I have a suggestion. #1, buy oil from the United States of America. We have plenty. We have so much. And #2, build up some delayed courage. Should have done it before. Should have done it with us, as we asked. Go to the Strait and just take it, protect it, use it for yourselves. Iran has been essentially decimated. The hard part is done, so it should be easy. And in any event, when this conflict is over, the Strait will open up naturally. It'll just open up naturally. They're going to want to be able to sell oil because that's all they have to try and rebuild. It will resume the flowing, and the gas prices will rapidly come back down. Stock prices will rapidly go back up. They haven't come down very much, frankly. They came down a little bit, but they've had some very good days over the last couple of days. We've done actually much better than I thought, but we had to take that little journey to Iran to get rid of this horrible threat. With our historic tax cuts, where people are just now talking about receiving larger refunds than they ever thought possible, they are getting so much more money than they thought. That's from the great big beautiful bill. Our economy is strong and improving by the day, and it will soon be roaring back like never before. It will top the levels that it was a month ago. I've made clear from the beginning of Operation Epic Fury that we will continue until our objectives are fully achieved. Thanks to the progress we've made, I can say tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly, very shortly. We're going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong. In the meantime, discussions are ongoing. Regime change was not our goal. We never said regime change, but regime change has occurred because of all of their original leaders' death. They're all dead. The new group is less radical and much more reasonable. Yet if during this period of time no deal is made, we have our eyes on key targets. If there is no deal, we are going to hit each and every one of their electric generating plants very hard and probably simultaneously. We have not hit their oil, even though that's the easiest target of all, because it would not give them even a small chance of survival or rebuilding. But we could hit it, and it would be gone, and there's not a thing they could do about it. They have no anti-aircraft equipment. Their radar is 100% annihilated. We are unstoppable as a military force. The nuclear sites that we obliterated with the B-2 bombers have been hit so hard that it would take months to get near the nuclear dust. and we have it under intense satellite surveillance and control. If we see them make a move, even a move for it, we'll hit them with missiles very hard again. We have all the cards, they have none. It's very important that we keep this conflict in perspective. American involvement in World War I lasted 1 year, 7 months, and 5 days. World War II lasted for 3 years, 8 months, and 25 days. The Korean War lasted for 3 years, 1 month, and 2 days. The Vietnam War lasted for 19 years, 5 months, and 29 days. Iraq went on for 8 years, 8 months, and 28 days. We are in this military operation, so powerful, so brilliant, against one of the most powerful countries for 32 days. And the country has been eviscerated and essentially is really no longer a threat. They were the bully of the Middle East, but they're the bully no longer. This is a true investment in your children and your grandchildren's future. The whole world is watching, and they can't leave the power, strength, and brilliance. They just can't believe what they're seeing. They leave it to your imagination, but they can't believe what they're seeing, the brilliance of the United States military. Tonight, every American can look forward to a day when we are finally free from the wickedness of Iranian aggression and the specter of nuclear blackmail. Because of the actions
24,000 swept.
on the cusp of ending Iran's sinister threat to America and the world, and I'll tell you, the world is watching, and when we do, when it's all over, the United States will be safer, stronger, more prosperous, and greater than it has ever been before. May God bless the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much, and good night.
Well, that was 21 minutes of pain. Golly. 24,000 is getting breached. Bro, the Bears are taking full advantage right now. Full advantage. We are crushing through the FEGs to the downside. 24K super key level. 21 minutes of pain. Oh my gosh, bro. Crude up. Nice. Bruh. What the heck was that, bro? I was tempted to touch this account, but I'm like, no. Let's be prudent. Let's take our time. Yo, we're tanking, guys. Dang, I gotta look at the insanity. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Very interesting. All right, let me go look to see how. Are they good? They're cutting prop hours, right? On Friday? That was insane. That was an insane drop. Insanity. Look at the candle, bro. 15-minute candles look crazy, man. To the downside. Insane. That was the pregame, man. 15 minutes before 9, that was the pregame. Trap City, man. Sheesh. All I see is red, man. Insane. Well, very interesting. Very interesting. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. MSG UFO says 25. Yep. 975.25. Yep. I got that marked out. Key level to watch. MSG UFO says 975.25 is the high from Monday. Oh my gosh. Whoa, we are back into Monday's range. Ooh, bulls. You better do something quick, or this is going to be a long overnight session. It's going to be a long overnight session. So now, this is going to be a long overnight session if they don't figure this out. Look at that daily candle. So now, Monday's low. Once we get into Monday's range, no. The first low to focus on is New York session low. After that, then you open yourself up to the low lows, week lows, fresh week lows. But we do have some daily gaps though that have formed. IFEG, FEG down below. So possibly that could hold, but as of right now, they are not playing to the downside. Oh boy. Yo, we're getting this FOMC. Asia session FOMC. Insane, guys. We were just at 24.2 something. Now we're sub 24K. Insane. Hold on one second. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. MSG UFO says 905.50 is the close from the 20th. Bro. If the bulls don't recover 24K quick and hold it, it's going to be a long night. And there's a lot of gaps right here. 24K in general, whole bunch of gaps right here. Whole bunch of gaps. That was a nasty candle. Back up and then back down. That was nasty. How high did we get? We got up to back above 200, and then they wicked us out of it. 50 points back down. Insane. These candles are unforgiving, bro. Golly. Insane. 24K is going to be the level to watch until New York session. And Monday's high. That 975 level. Could we bounce from there? Possibly, but right now, bulls have a lot of room, like space to recover, and the bears don't look like they want to let up. Let's look at daily levels real quick. Bro. Insane, guys. We knew we were going to get some craziness, but golly. New York session low is 23,880. Tuesday low, 22,961. I don't think we're going to drop that far, but anything can happen at this point. We're getting rejections off of weekly 9 EMA. We're getting rejections off of monthly 9 EMA, and daily 9 EMAs are about to reclaim back to the downside. So this could get a little crazy. I do have the open for May. No, the open for April is what? 23,889. So if we fall below 23,889, monthly candles flip red, which is not good for the bulls. Yeah, boy, wow. Insane, guys. We got non-farm on Friday. Who knows at this point? By Friday, we could be 500 down, 1,000 down, or 500 up. Who knows? We are tanking hard. Yeah, ooh, wow. For 944, just like that. Oh my gosh. They're trying to flip the monthly candle right now. And if they flip it, the wick doesn't look promising. That's a nasty wick. Now, if you flip that, are we below 50% retracement of March? I think we are. Where's my 50% retracement? The 50% retracement of last month. Let me get that. I'm supposed to mark that out. Bro, insanity. That's all I can say. 22,961.50. Then you got, what's the high? 25,250? No, hold on. Oh yeah, 25,250. Okay, got it. 25,250. Okay, let's get the midpoint. Don't tell me it's right there, bro. I should have marked that out a long time ago. As soon on the 1st. Earlier today, I should have done it. 24,105.75 is the midpoint of March. 50% retracement of March. 24,105.75. Wow. And we have a monthly FEG midpoint at that 113 level. Is that the midpoint? Yeah, monthly FEG from August. From last August, midpoint is 113.24, 113.50. A whole bunch of levels are at play right now. Insane. If the bears flip this monthly candle to the downside, insane. Mars 301 says they're battling. Yes, sir. Insane. Insane. We're just tanking, guys. Insane. I know somebody out there is full porting right now. I will not be one of those. Yeah, this is a big drop though. Dang. 300, 400 point drop. 300 point drop. If we get to, yeah, 300 to 400. Wow. Bears are looking relentless. 1 minute is printing FEGs as we drop. Wow. Yeah. The Bulls' attempt at reclaiming 24,000 wasn't that convincing, bro. They're gonna need to reclaim 24 tonight. If they don't do it tonight, might be rough. Might be rough to close the week. Wow. Staircase up, elevator down, man. Insane. Insane. One minute FEG challenge right here. Let's see if they can bust through. IFEG. Midpoint in like the 60s. If they don't reclaim this, then 24K is gonna move further into the rear view. 1 minute FEG battle right here. Fresh green candle, fresh 5 minute candle green. Let's see if you can get a slight bounce here. 15 minute candle red, looking to flip green if they can push, but at this point, every pop is liable to get faded just off of the last 30 minutes. Pop fade, pop fade, pop fade. Interesting, guys. Insane price action. Insanity. At least 100. All right. I've been hearing that every night, man. What is that? It's a fox outside. Insane, guys. 24K is going to be the battle zone. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. 1 minute FEG action right here. MSG UFO said 915 is 200 bar low. One minute FEG action right here. Swept the top of the gap. Now they're trying to curl it back down. We got a couple gaps right here. Got another one right here. 24K up above. Let's see what they can do. Ugh, nasty. They're not playing, bro. If they let this go, we got space to session lows again. FBG action on the 1 minute. Continuation. Wow. This is crazy, guys. Bears not playing no games. You give the Bears an inch, they'll take a mile, bro. They'll take an entire mile, a couple of miles. Crazy work. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Dang, I guess I gotta do that too? That's insane. Yeah, they're going for it. Dang, bro. Session lows, Bulls better do something to scare the Bears. If you don't do anything and just let them flush, the Bears will push this thing to the limit. Wow. 1 minute FEG worked itself out pretty perfectly. We'll see if session lows get taken. What? Wasn't I already on here? Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be a long night for the Bulls. Thanks to the Trumpster, man. This is gonna be a long night. Oh man, it's gonna be a long night. $24K is gonna be the level to watch all night until New York. Ooh, session lows coming in hot. Let's see if they sweep or do they run it. If they run it, boy, oh boy, we got space down. What's the next level down? Oh yeah, yesterday's low. Oh boy, dang. The low is 880, bro. We're right there. If we raid that level, we got space into the 600-700s, bro. You know what I'm saying? What if we get like a mammoth candle that just engulfs the last 2 days? That would be insanity. That's the last stand right there, man. Well, one of the next stands is yesterday's low. That aligns with, what level is that? There's something else here. Let me see. Oh, the open, right. So everything right here, the 880s, the 800s in general. 880 is yesterday's low. 889 is the month open for April. So bulls, in order to keep the monthly candle green, they have to hold 23,889. Crazy price action, man. And the fact that we're so close already, we got hours. We got hours to work with, man. The Bears have the Bulls right where they want them. Right where they want them, man. Look at the daily, bro. What in the world? Nasty candle down. That's a FEG, daily FEG too. I have that marked out, right? I think so. Daily FEG, yeah, I got it. There's two FEGs actually now, because you got this guy and you got this puppy. Down below. The 1 hour chart has imploded. Dang, I'm about to go look at let's see what the 4 hour looks like. Insane, guys. Huge red candle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nasty. The 4 hour candle that we're in right now, nasty. We're taking out hours of progress. Sheesh. We're taking out hours of progress. 880, critical. 889, critical. What's the 9 EMA on the daily? 988, critical. Oh yeah, we do have a daily FEG up here too. I think I have that marked out too. But there's two of them. One and then two. All right. Insane, guys. Insanity. MSG UFO. The level master says 200 bar low hit. Oh boy. Okay, we're retesting that 1 minute again. Let's see if they can hold. Nice little double bottom action. The bulls know it. That 24K level is critical. That 889 level, critical. 880, critical. 889, we flipped the monthly candle red early. It's the first. The second, technically. Insane. What gaps do we have above? 5 minute, 1 minute, or 15 minute. We got a big 15-minute FEG up above. Bulls could try to test it up there, but that's a huge gap. 24K is the first. Is first on the list. Insane. Wild price action, man. Dang. 1 minute FEG still doing work. Sheesh. Still doing work. Given the bulls issues. Wow. Wow. 1 minute FEG, man. Oh, excuse me. Sheesh. This gap is not playing right now. Midpoint right at like 960. Giving the bulls a headache. Sheesh. I mean, we are trying to curl up, but in order for that to happen, we gotta blast to like 980 and hold. Then you got your test up above at 24K. It's not looking good for the bulls right now, though. This is insane. Whoa. 1 minute FEG holding strong. Sheesh. The bears are like, come up here, we'll fade it. Come up here, we'll fade it. Come up here and we'll fade it. Shout out to LWB says Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza tonight. Nice. Nice. Shout out to MSG UFO. Scalped. MSG UFO says scalped long because it was double bottom wick on the 5. Yep. Yeah, I was watching that double bottom for sure. Bulls got. Bulls got work to do, bruh. Now, what are we forming? Are we going head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders? On the 1 minute. Double bottom on the 5. On all time frames, actually, but it's really clear on the 5 and the 1. We're back into 1 minute FEG. Bulls need a strong move right here. You got to get into the 80s, hold, and then challenge 24K, hold, and then challenge the 15-minute gap, midpoint at like 24,050. Come on, Bulls, you better do something because this is going to be a long night. This is going to be a very long night if they don't figure this out. They need a 24K reclaim and hold. And you gotta hold it into London. Okay. Oh, reject again. Wow. The Bears ain't playing fair, man, from that 1 minute FEG. Not a game. Anything up to in the 50s, 60s, faded. Wow. The Bears are snatching the games right back. Not a game. MSG UFO says closed out longs. Nice. Violent price action, yes, for sure. Not a game. We're in this little gap right here. Bulls tried to reclaim that midpoint, but geez Louise, the Bears came in hot. Not a game, bro. Insane. Wild price action, man. Sheesh. Bears want the session lows again, man. Do we get triple bottom or do they run the level? Dang. Yo, the internet's getting scary. People are like taking other people's voices. Oh man, this AI is on another level. Because that definitely wasn't him. That's crazy. Yeah, it's getting wild out here, man. It's getting wild out here. MSG UFO, the level master says, violent price action. Yeah, bro. You get a pop, you get a drop. Boom. In the same 1 minute candle. Fresh 4 hour candle right now. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Fresh 4 hour candle. Let's see how it works. 10, yes. Fresh 4 hour candle. Ooh, we might get a reaction off of this. We might get a reaction. Do we get continuation? Do we get a bounce? If we run the previous 4 hour candle low, look out below. That's basically session lows. It's going to be interesting. 20-minute speech. 300 points. Insane. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I gotta go grab some more water. I'll be back. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It doesn't really matter if you attended every seminar that comes to town.
Shout out to
If
Jim
you
Rohn.
don't apply what you've learned.
Consistent discipline. Consistent discipline. Oh, well, fresh. Wow, look at that. They stretched into the gap and then pulled the rug. These bears are relentless. Golly. That was a nasty drop. That was a nasty drop, man. Whoosh. Control pullback, reaccumulation. How you like those beans? This is a coil or chop zone. Yeah, bro. Price is sitting between 180 to 24 and 24,302. And banks per trick, whatever that's where we are after T trash talk. Pause day, not a reversal. The daily chart still favors continuation, but only after this compression resolves. Yeah, bro. They're rating lows. Sheesh. Did we flip yet? 880 key level. 889 key level. If we flip this monthly candle red, oh boy. It's gonna be a long night for the Bulls, man. Golly. This is gonna be a long night. Really long night. Dang, bro. The cleanest pools are above and 838, 766 below. Yeah. Yeah, I know those upper. Oh, wow. Here we go. Monthly candle is about to flip red, guys. Wow. This price action is different. This is some different price action. Sheesh. Wow. 880. The Bulls know 889 is critical. Between 889 and 880, Bulls better push it, do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minutes, 50, 60 points. Wow, Bears are like, you're gonna give me this. Wow. Dang. Look at this. Hold on. Whoa, hold on. Oh my gosh. The daily candle's off the chart, bro. Look at the monthly candle to the far right. That thing's about to flip back red. Big wick to the upside, which shows you that the Bulls pushed, but the Bears were stronger. Dun dun dun. Wow. Insane. Yo, NQ monthly candle red right now. 880. Yesterday's low has been taken. Bro, yesterday's low has been taken. 880. Hold on, was it yesterday's low? Hold on. There's so many levels going on right now. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. Ooh, continuation. Oh boy. Where's my yeah, we just cracked yesterday's low. Right now we have 1200 EMA on the 5 minute. Oh my gosh, bro. This is insane. We just ate up all of yesterday's progress. This is crazy. The Bulls got work to do. Yesterday's low swept. Below here, what do we have? July month high at 8:45. Below that, we got 15-minute 200 SMA. We got 5-minute 1200 EMA. Let's see. Wild price action, guys. Now the bears have all of this to work with. So even if the bulls push back up above 24K, they can still cut the line and still be right where they need to be to continue down to the downside. Insane. MSG UFO says, yeah, it's 40% up, down, and 20% sideways probability. However, 34 bullish level on daily chart. The means going around is short-term pain for long-term gain. Oh yeah, for sure. Overall, for sure, to the upside. But right now, with all this Iran stuff going on, it's gonna be interesting, especially after this speech. T talking trash. Lone Wolf Blue 66 says, here's something I found online. Every day is April Fool's Day if you're still trusting the government. That's a fact. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. MSG UFO says, you mean Malcolm X was right? Yeah, man. Nope. That's why I trade, man. I don't put no faith in it, man. I'm not relying on them to save me. I gotta save myself. Yeah, man. We gotta save ourselves. If you look at the debt that the U.S. is in, it's horrendous. It's kind of wild. Debt to GDP ratio. Mr. Powell said it's not sustainable unless we do something quick. What is that something? What should we do? Maybe stop. Well, I ain't saying nothing. Money could be allocated in different places than what it's being allocated to currently. The greed. Man, that woman at FEG held like a champ. 960 midpoint reject. Ugh. Nasty to the downside. Set your stop and let it rock. Shout out to Canal Desai. What a day, man. Insane. Insane. We knew we were going to get some price action for the speech, but golly, I wasn't expecting this. I'm thinking maybe 100 or 2 points. 200 points. Nah. 300 points. This was CPI. Here we go, YouTube. Here we go. All right, man. Let me make sure. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, bro. They got people's voices. Whoa. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Crazy price action, guys. Asia session. The Bears have snatched back all the gains from New York session. All of them. And then some. If the Bulls don't do some reclaiming before London or into London, it's going to be a rough New York session tomorrow. We're either going to go for a continuation or maybe we get a bounce. We'll see. We'll see how the markets react. Oh my gosh, yo. After hours, everything is down. Bad. Nvidia's back to my buy point. I'm trying to load up on Nvidia in the 160s and the 150s. And all of a sudden, we're back to 171. Dang, everything's down. VIX doesn't really show us anything. I mean, VIX is in the 20s. SPY is down. QQQ is down. Dow is down. Wow. Insane. The Big Short. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Happy Wednesday. Happy Thursday, wherever you guys are. I'm being good today. I'm not over trading. This account is basically at payout. I just need like 2 more days of 200 and I should be all right. Already locked in the 200 for today. And ideally, we we stay the course. When we stay the course, I'm speaking this into existence. We can request payout next week. That's the goal. This is something they don't really talk about cushion. Once you get in cushion, that's the cheat code. Once you get in cushion, you can start risking more. But the thing is, ideally, what I've heard is like once you get into cushion, of course you want to risk more, but make sure that cushion is really a cushion. Make sure it feels like an end of day account before you start sizing up, and make sure your edge is on point as well. That's how you'll sustain. Wow. 4-hour candle red, right? I think so. Yeah, we're getting continuation. So we've cracked the low of the previous 4-hour candle. We got space down, bro. If you want to go trigger to trigger on the 4-hour, we got space to the 700s. If you want to play the gap, the 4-hour gap. Very interesting, man. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna mess this up. That's the goal. Risk like 200 or 300 and stop if I hit it. Stay afloat. That's the goal. Stay afloat. And then go get some take profit trader accounts. One take profit trader, or I do Topstep, we'll see. Or more Apex. I want some end of day. Ideally, I want 20 end of day 150K accounts on Apex. Ideally. I think I'm going to use the next couple of payouts to do that. Build the 150Ks. Speaking of that, we got non-farm. We'll see. Bears are working, man. Jeez. Looks like they want to go lower, man. Ooh. Yesterday's low breached again. Or no, what was it, 880? Yeah, 880 and 889. Key levels right here. If we hold below 889, the monthly candle is red. Very red. The bulls need to like figure something out and get a nice pop to 24K, but it is not looking good right now. It is straight down. The bears are pressing on the gas. Wow. That 960 reject was super clean. Jeez. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. I technically could have played some micros on this account, but I'm not risking it. I have my 200 for the day. I'm not risking it. Because anything can happen. Doesn't matter who you are. As soon as you hit buy or sell, you are exposing yourself to risk. Dang, bro. I know somebody caught this drop. 100-point drop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 minutes, 100 points. That's some New York session range. Well, all right, we're gonna figure this out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to MSG UFO, the level master. Shout out to Lone Wolf Blue 66 credentials in the chat and in the game since 1994, man. Shout out to LWB. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Luna Mars 301. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Lone Wolf Blue, aka the Silver Surfer, aka the Oil Surfer. MCL for the win. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Slight uptick, but could be better. Let's see. 30 minutes. We'll see. Zero dropped frames. We like it. We like it. All right, guys. We got some. Yeah, bears don't look like they're gonna let up. And once we get into London session, this could be continuation, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go for that Monday candle. Is it the Monday candle or Tuesday candle? Well, not yesterday. Yeah, Tuesday candle. Oh boy, they're raiding, guys. Fresh session lows coming in hot. When the bears are strong, they're strong, man. Fresh session lows right here. We're going for the sweep. Unbelievable. We have dropped almost 400 points from session high. Unbelievable, man. EMAs are catching up, man. Bulls need to do something ASAP. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Did this thing just let's see. Yeah, we got space down, man. We got some space down. WMT Trades, what's up, man? What's going on? How's everything going, man? What's the word? Are you seeing this crazy price action? It's insane. Did we just fresh session low? Hold on. Yeah, fresh session low. Wow. We got a lot of room down. Monthly candles have flipped. We got 1200 EMA, 1200 EMA on the 5-minute candle, 5-minute chart. That's at 857. So we'll see if this level can hold, but the bears are making this difficult. This is usually a good bounce spot, but anything can happen at this point. Bears have the momentum. 1200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, 857. Below that, we got space at 806. That's the 15-minute 200 SMA. I believe. Let me see. Let me double check. Monthly level at 845. 1200 EMA. Monthly candles are red. Wow. The next gaps that I see to the downside are in the 700s. We'll see if price action wants to get to those levels. But yeah, this is crazy. What a drop off of a 20-minute speech. 20-minute speech. They give it and take it. Insane. Shout out to WM Trade 792 in the building. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? Bada bing, bada boom. Is anybody on the short stream? The short stream, something's going on with that, man. It's like they kind of like, I might have to switch the settings on it or something. The short stream used to get mad views, man. YouTube is just switching up a bunch of stuff. Cave Trader, what's up, man? How have you been? Hope all is well, man. Happy second quarter, man. We're already in second quarter. Just like that. Insanity. MSG UFO, the level master, says it's just an excuse for the banksters to raid the money in the markers. Yeah, bankster theft, that's a fact. They know what they're doing. They got all the algos. They got all the algos. We're getting a nice bounce off of 1200 EMA on the 5. Let's see if it can hold. That's the 850s. So we'll see if they can hold temporarily. I gotta make these lines thicker so I know. I see that one. Let me see. One of them was like, wasn't, yeah, that's fine. 1200 and the 200 have to be legit. Sometimes it gets like lost when I have all my levels up. What if I make these a little bit bigger? At least this. Slightly. At least a 9 and a 20. At least. Yeah. I mean, the 52, man, for real. All of them should be decent. A little bit thicker so I can see it clear. These bears are relentless right now. Relentless. $200. Shout out to the VWAP. The VWAP gang. Shout out to the VWAP gang. Yeah, now it looks like a beam coming down. Chart work, chart work, chart work, chart work. Ooh, fresh session lows again. Whew. Not a game. You give the bears an inch, they're gonna take 10 miles. Not a game. Okay, we're sweeping 1200 EMA on the 5. Let's see if they can hold again. You see how this is holding? Or attempting to hold. There are a lot of algos at the 1200 EMA. If it's not on your chart, try it out. A whole bunch of algos right here. When I'm scalping, I like my 1200, I like my VWAP, I like my 200 SMA. I like trend continuation off of the 9, 20, and the 50. Then of course your gaps, day highs, day lows, FEGs, IFEGs. Put it all together. And you have yourself an entry. All right, we got a 5-minute FEG up here. Do we have any on the 1 minute? We do, a little bit. If you see it, draw it out. If you see it, draw it out. If you see it, draw it out. Ooh. 1200 is trying to hold, but she's under some pressure. Jeez. 5-minute FEGs are yellow. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? All right, so yeah, we got a little gap up there. 1 minute gap. I think so. Whoa, hold on one second. That's the one thing about Tradez. You gotta do everything manually. All right, 5-minute FEG up around 900. see if we got some 1 minutes. We got this little puppy right here. If you see it, draw it out. If you see it, draw it out. Shout out to the Fibonacci levels. All right, so we got 1 minute gap up above. We got no 15-minute gaps until above 24K. But we do have 1 minute and 5 minute up above that we could retrace to, possibly, but the Bears are not playing any games right now. If this 1200 cracks on the 5 minute, it's gonna be a long night for the Bulls. All right, the white one is 1 minute FEG. The yellow one is 5 minute FEG. Oh no, we got something on the 15, right? Oh yeah, that is one. How did I not see? Oh, am I looking at that correctly? Oh yeah, I am. Okay, yeah, we got 15 minute FEG up above too, slightly. I gotta draw this out too. Let's see if the, dang. Of course they line up, look at that. Brown is for 15 minute FEGs. Hold on 1 second. These Bears are not playing any games. You see how much of a battle we're getting right at the 1200? That's the algos. 1200 is like the 1200 EMA on all time frames is a big level across the board. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, huge level. Yo, I hear it. I think there's a fox outside. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if that's a wolf, a fox, or an owl. I hear something. Shout out to Cave Trader in the building. What's up, man? Oh man, I gotta catch up. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to WMT Trades 792 in the building. Hit the like button, guys. MSGUFS. Cave Trader says, "Man, what's good, bro? Likewise, been good, man. March was rough, yeah, bro. February was rough for me. March a little bit better. Shout out to Cave Trader. Cave Trader says the world has changed since last time we chatted. Only been a month." Right. The T-Man is saying, "I want out of NATO. You guys go get your own oil." It's been a lot going on. Cave Trader says, "I miss this music. It takes me back. Let's go." Yes, sir. We're here, bro. Nice pop. You guys see how the 1200's working? If I was still playing this, I might have put my stop at like 850, 845, and played it back up. If I was still trading. If you don't have the 1200 EMA on your chart, just put it on there just for giggles and see what happens. I learned about the 1200 last year. I learned about the 200 intraday last year. I used to have the big dog levels only on the higher time frames, daily, weekly, monthly, but never intraday. I was like, 200 SMA in the intraday? And lo and behold, as soon as I put it onto the chart, I was like, oh, it added more layers to the cake. Cave Trader said, I miss this music. Yes, sir. Cave Trader said, dang, bad bluff. Yeah, bluff, man, that's what it's looking like. Because right now, bulls have a lot of work to do. Like, right now we're kind of, monthly chart is flipping green, red, green, red, green, red. I think tomorrow we might get some continuation. That's just my opinion though. Bulls have a lot of work to do. They would have to bounce this to 24K and above in order for them to have a shot at a green day tomorrow. Right now we just swept yesterday's low. So this is going to be a key level. 880 is yesterday's low. 889 is April open. So 889, you go above, monthly candle green. You go below, monthly candle red. Key level. Then you got 24K up above, key level. So bulls have work to do. And with this speech being a catalyst to the downside, I don't know what it's gonna take. Look at this rejection. Ooh. 1 minute FEG rejection? Sheesh, bro. These gaps are magic. Look at that. Technically we finished above, but still. Fake out candle back to the downside. We'll see if it can hold. Oh, these bears are not a game. You cannot mess with these bears, man. Staircase up, elevator down. Bulls need to keep this green. They gotta keep this 15-minute green. Or else we got space to the 700s, man. If we crack the 5-minute 1200, look out below. Oh, nasty, nasty work. Nasty work. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Lone Wolf Blue 66 in the building. Credentials in the chat. Lone Wolf Blue 66, aka the Silver Surfer, aka the Oil Surfer, has been in the game since 1994, man. Salute to him. In the game for a minute, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Hope you guys are doing well. First day of April in the books. Fresh quarter, fresh month, fresh everything. LWB says waiting to short oil tonight. Yes, sir. What's it looking like right now? I know you said it was it pushing earlier? I'll look in the chat. Dang, man. Something's trying to choke me over here, man. Watch that 1 minute FEG, man. Right now we are retreating. That was a deep push into it, though. Let's see. Are we getting some more gaps formed? Kind of, but not really. Wow. Look at that rejection. Looked like it was ready to go, though. But all of a sudden, you get a 12-point candle. In less than 60 seconds. Okay, they're going back to reclaim. Let's see if they can hold. We are curling up. We did put a 15-minute green candle in in the dirt. So we'll see if they can rise. If they're gonna rise, this is the gap I'll be playing from the 70s up to these gaps up front, up here, because we have if we get a push, but right now they're struggling. If we get a push, midpoint of this 5-minute and 15-minute FEG is basically 900, 907, 910, 912. So we'll see. We would need some convincing candles up. 5-minute FEGs to the upside, 15-minute FEG to the upside to like really stretch it back up, but it's gonna be tough, man. The bears are guaranteed to make this difficult into tomorrow and into non-farm on Friday. They're gonna make it difficult. Let me go to these charts over here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yesterday's low, 23,880. April month open, 23,889. Key levels right here, very key. What else we got? What's my 1 hour? Looking at 1 hour levels, we got, what are these? Daily FEGs? We got daily FEGs down in the 700s, 770, 727, and then 667. Daily FEG midpoints. Then below that, you got a fib level at 590. Hopefully we don't fall that hard, but we'll see. We're gonna see. What's the weekly level looking like? We got a monthly level down at 845. That would be, depends if we crack the 1200 EMA on the 5. If we crack that, then we got space to 845. Below 845, shoosh. Below 845, we got space to the 700s. This gap right here is very interesting. 880 to 889. 889 is the open for April. 880 is the low from yesterday. Key levels. Lone Wolf Blue says it's topping out, I believe. MCL. Very interesting, man. Very interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. LWB says, imagine catching a short from the 104s to the 90s. That's what I'm talking about. Bank, bank, bank. Not a game. Yeah, I see people banking on oil. I just don't know it enough. I'm sitting here trying to master NQ. Boom. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Let's go. Yo, where's Rizzy Regis? I'm thinking about doing like a little voice channel, but I think if I do a voice channel, it's gonna be, I might hand select it. Just based on who's really about this life. Rizzy Regis in there. LWB. Yeah. Cave Trader in there. Whoever is on the streams consistently, maybe I'll let you guys. It'll be like a private, not even private, it'll just be somewhere where you guys can like jump on when I'm not even around. So you can like hop in the chat, a voice chat. If I do the voice chat, what should I call it? I was thinking of the Infinity Town Hall. The Infinity Boiler Room. We already have Market Talk. That's the voice channel. When I'm on, that's where everybody can join. But I might have like another like community one for Infinity members. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the description, ladies and gentlemen. If you join the Discord, say something. Because if you don't, you won't get bumped up to the main chat. Yeah, we gotta have some type of parameters around the voice chat and the Discord. Gotta have some parameters in place. Because I've seen people just let anybody in, and the what do you call it? The bots cause chaos. The haters cause chaos. The detractors. The detractors. Nice push. So now we got space. Look at that bounce off of the 1200. Clean. Clean, clean, clean. Whenever we get to a 1200 EMA on a 15 or a 5, I don't mind playing it in the other direction. Each time. Lone Wolf Blue 66 says, it's like gold, it's black gold, right? Basically, it's definitely black gold. If we keep pushing, that 900 level is the level to watch. We might get like some temporary relief here, but overall, the Bears still got it for now. All right, guys, I got a couple more minutes in me. Fresh 1 hour candle, 20 seconds. I gotta go get some rest. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Lone Wolf Blue 66 in the building, aka LWB Silver Surfer, aka the Oil Surfer. Shout out to LWB, aka Mr. Koski. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to MSG UFO, the Level Master. Shout out to WMT Trades 792. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Muno Mars 301, my dog. That's my bro. Shout out to, who else is in here? Rizzy Regis. Rizzy in the building. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Ooh, look at this rejection. 1 minute 50 EMA rejection. Not a game. This up here. Oh boy. Staircase up, elevator down, man. Not a game. 50 EMA collapse. Sheesh. On the 1 minute. Wow. Shoo. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night for the Bulls, man. It's gonna be a very long night. 1200 EMA is in danger right now. 857. Sheesh. Trap and flush. Trap and flush. That's the bear MO. Trap and flush. Wow. That's the bear MO. Nasty rejection, yo. 30 points down. 3 minutes. Ugh. It's gonna be a long night for the Bulls, man. Long night. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Fresh 1 hour candle coming in super hot. Jeez. Lone Wolf Blues Gaming, that's what I'm talking about. Third account, let's go. Whoa, look at that. Insane. That 1 minute candle opened up with aggression. Aggression. Ooh, fresh. Ooh. 5 minute 1200 EMA is getting breached, my friends. 845 is the next level below. Below 845, we got space to the sevens. What Asia session crazy. Let's see if they can hold. Watch that 1200 level. So glad I found the 1200 and the 200 intraday. I was like, what? You can use it intraday? Didn't know that. I'm being good tonight. I'm not over trading. We are not going to overtrade. Oil pushing up a little. If it does, if it gets close to highs, we'll short, put stop right above the highs. That sounds like a plan to me. Nasty candle down right here. This is not how you want to start your 15-minute candle. This is nasty to the downside. Jeez. $15-minute candle and 1 hour candle. 1 hour until midnight. Hold on. I hear something outside, man. That thing sounds like a wolf. Well, we swept the 1200. But just look at the battle. Crazy. Hold on 1 second. All right, we're back. All right, guys. It's almost sleep time. It's almost sleep time. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Trendline Traders, what's up, man? Where's Trendline Traders? Where you been at, man? How's everything going? Shout out to Trendline Traders in the building. It's the late night crew. Shout out to you guys, man. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to LWB. Those are trying to get out of this level, man. Look how we swept the 1200 again. Nice bounce level. Man, wild price action today, guys. All off of the speech, the 20-minute speech. 21 minutes. It looks like it was pre-recorded. I don't think it was live. Look at that drop, man. We dropped. Because what was the high? 24.2 something, right? 24, yes, 245. 400 points, man. Oh no, 300 points? No, it's 400. Yeah, wild drop. We got an initial drop, then a nasty candle back up, and a nasty candle back down with some continuation. Insane. Yeah, bears look relentless though right now. We keep bouncing off of this 1 minute 50 EMA. Bulls need to do something quick, like ASAP. If they don't wiggle their way back above 24K, it's gonna be rough to close the week. Oh dang, my bad. My bad. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. I got 10 more minutes, man. My eyes are about to close. I need to get some rest. The body needs to recover. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Trendline Traders, Triple T in the building. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to figure out this channel situation, voice channel situation. It'll be cool. I just can't let everybody in there. It's going to be wild. The trolls. You got to keep the trolls out. All right, cool. Nice push. If the bulls can continue, we got space to 900, but there are some mean gaps up there. 1 minute 50 SMA or EMA breached. So the bulls could do something here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Long Wolf Blue 66, aka Mr. Koski, aka the Oil Surfer, aka the Silver Surfer. Shout out to the Trendline Traders. Shout out to LWB. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to MSG UFO, the Level Master. Shout out to Apex Clippers in the building. Shout out to, who else is in here? Looney 2, just cuz. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to Lunar Mars 301. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Lone Wolf Blue. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to Rizzy Regis. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading? What are you trading? All right, man, we got a couple more minutes left, man. My eyes are getting heavy. We covered the 200 for this account, man. I am not going to overdo it. I am not going to overdo it. I am not going to overdo it. We're like $1,000 into cushion. I have to make this thing work. If I stay the course, we can request payout next week. That'll be a good way to start April. $29.44 in the tank, 50K PA on Apex. The goal is to get 2150K end of days. That is the goal. I could be dangerous with that. End of day on Apex, 20 accounts. Because the most I've had, like, end of day was like maxed out Topstep 5 XFAs. End of day. They're dangerous. They're definitely dangerous. I've been fighting the trailing drawdown for the past year. I'm glad they got some end of days. That's going to be interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well. The late night crew is in here, man. Shout out to the late night crew. I try to stay on till midnight open, but I gotta get some rest. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're getting a bit of a bounce, but you see the gaps up above. That is the next destination that price wants to go, but do we get continuation through that? I don't know. The bears could just be resting right now, waiting for the next rug pull. Waiting for the next rug pull, and you don't know where it's gonna come. Whenever the bears feel like it, they're pulling it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go. Wow, another reversal. These bears are relentless. The bears do what they want to do, man. Staircase up, elevator down. Everybody say it with me. We will not mess this account up. We will not mess this account up. We will not mess this account up. Man, when you're getting close to payout, that's when the days become longer and harder. Not necessarily, but sometimes I go into DJ mode. All right, guys. Fresh 15-minute candle coming in hot, and then I got a 30 minutes until midnight open. I gotta go catch some Z's. Another nasty rejection. Dun dun dun. LWB says check off topic in Discord. Okay, cool. I'll look at it as soon as I get off here. Shout out to LWB in the Discord. If you want to hop in the Discord, link is in the pinned comment, guys. Just let me know that you're getting in, and then we'll bump you up. Fresh 15-minute candle right here. The EMAs are catching up, slowly but surely. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go, fresh 15-minute candle right here. Man, you can just tell by the efforts back to the upside. This is gonna be a long night for the Bulls. It's gonna be a long night for the Bulls, man. There's no telling. Once we get up, London session might do a number on the Bulls as well. 880 and 889 key level. Yesterday's low 880. 889 is the open of the April candle, monthly candle. Monthly candles have gone green to red within the first day. It's not a good sign to start April. All right, guys, I gotta go catch some Z's. I'm gonna catch you guys maybe tomorrow. Should I be tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow, New York session, I might get on for a little bit. Maybe into power hour. We'll see. You guys be safe. Discipline equals freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Base hits win the game. Bit by bit wins the race, ladies and gentlemen. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a marathon, not a sprint. During the marathon, you're gonna fall. It's okay. The marathon continues. Get your butt up and keep on going, guys. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. Keep on going, guys. Don't give up. I've been at this thing for a long time. I was unprofitable for many years. It takes a while, man. You have to like shift everything up here, man. So, yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Do not give up. Keep on going. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You guys be safe, be safe, be safe. Be good to yourselves. And be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Get some rest, guys. See you guys soon. Peace.